his life right now. So maybe he can do it. Maybe he can bring it together and bring it home for SBTC.
Yeah, if ever that happens, though, could be good, but I'm really afraid of this. I'm really afraid whenever an Ornn and also a Vex is on the same team, because yes, they have a lot of CC. They need to pull that big, fat ultimates onto everyone, right? They need to get those 3-man, 4-man, 5-man ultimates. But at least if ever they are on the other side of things, could have been better if ever it's on the other side, because right now, on both sides, they don't have the damage. I hope they would Celebrity getting 3 items, because if Celebrity doesn't hit the 3 item mark, Cerberus would just have so much that SBTC won't have the answer. But as you said, might be possible for SBTC.
Jack actually starting on this bot side, very interesting. I think it's mostly in response to expecting a leash to assist the Wukong, so wants to just try and race through this jungle a little bit faster, get his volume to help him out, and make sure he can keep up on pace, and then eventually overtake him once he gets to sort of the more AoE camp. Stroke takes a little bit longer on the single targets of Gromp, but he'll race through the crabs, the wolves very easily. That spear does just so much damage to jungle camps right now.
Yep.
And then we're going to path to this top side, see if they can actually get anything done. It should be pretty comfortable for Gwen. I don't really see a good angle for either team to get anything done there, just trade.
Yeah. Really surprising, though, that we have been seeing full clears for Draktar before going on to the top side of the map. I really like that Pun and Emperor not giving each other any edge onto the top side of the map, but because Emperor is pushing, even though the TNK had the better positioning here. Oh, he wants to go with a decoy. Gets the vision onto Draktar. They want to take this up. And remember, the lane is pushing in favor of Emperor. So it would be easier for Pun to just react to this. And this is just them moving around. No more shields. No more shield vaults. Going to be resetting the red buff here. But TNK is taking a lot of damage. If he goes to lower HP, this would be bad for him. As Might, he takes it. Gets the steal. Not going to get the knock up, but still going to be able to get the win there. SBTC, oh no, Pun is going to be next on the chopping block. The ghost is popped. But TNK is also here. They do have the damage, but the dash is there from Pun, and this is just a 1-4-0 of first blood for SBTC.
Oh, do they want to push it a little bit more? Would be very risky. But there's
really?
No, they're just gonna chase him off, get a demolish proc, get some damage down, and just keep Pun a little bit honest. But yeah, that could have been so much worse. Of course, first rotation from Emperor being huge there. Emperor just actually just smashing out this lane right now.
Oh yeah.
Coming good. This Gwen pick not quite working as well as expected, but early levels yet. And here it just comes down to DNK wins this smite, gets a bonus buff of health, gets that red buff reset, and then Pun a little bit unfortunate. Pathing gets cornered off by DO1, but Emperor can't get there to bring any follow-up CC. And the ghost is enough to get him to walk away, but hello everybody in the bottom.
Oh, Ultra Shock Laser together with a Grand Entrance, not gonna be able to hit. They can just run away from this. Oh, Huba, that's just so much damage from the tower, but not successful in what they're planning, letting them get the push into the bot lane.
Yeah, bit of a risky one, bit of a fun one there, but Palette's gonna just hang out in this river, just trying to bluff a little bit more. Not going to get the crab, but now wave crash. Artemis made that roam, didn't really get anything, but he's not going to be punished too hard. Going to pick up most of this wave, if not all of it. So no harm, no foul. Artemis plenty happy to just keep it zooming along. Even CS made a bit of an impact. Roam mid, DO1 able to play it off beautifully. Can we see next move from these junglers? Because it was a good invade that got things rolling for DNK before. It's going to have us top side to clear. Could we just keep seeing this focus go to top side? Which would be an interesting play.
Yeah, I'm really interested in how they're gonna be using the ultimates after they hit that Yado and Jaktar, because that is the first part that is very important for CES to work with. If ever they make work of that early game aggression like what they do every game, even without the Pantheon and the Thalia, that could be big for them. They got the slow into Pun. Are they gonna follow through with this? Never mind, Emperor is just gonna be there. No ultimates just yet. That's why they're playing it safe, playing it back.
Not really wanting to commit too hard, and Pun able to just skip and snip away. But this has sort of revealed where DNK is and provides the opening. Good steal. This should be death.
Okay, top side.
Flash.
Thought that they're
That's just
gonna be able to take that kill. Yeah, I thought so. But because of this, the reaction from Palette is just pretty good, because they left Draktar alone here. Flash to the Zenith Blade wasn't able to hit, but here comes the party. Weaver's Wall onto them. This is going to be good, because at least they're losing their positioning right here. Emperor doesn't have any flash, so Pun would just deal so much damage against him. They're losing their... Oh no, their targeting is not really good at the side of CES, because they lost their target, they backed away, then they tried to go in again. Palette is very tanky, so this is going to be good. They're just zoning out Dio 1 here, but are they gonna be able to take more kills? No, never mind. They just get the trade of 1-for-1 here.
That's not just single kill. I don't know. Yeah, just picking up a couple of kills, but a lot of flashes taken. So DNK going back in. Yeah, they do. So double knock up for Emperor. It's huge, and then they gets traded out pretty quickly, and then it's just a bit of a mess. Emperor's able to walk away. Then Dia flashes over the wall, and Cerberus is a little bit like, well, the fight's kind of fizzled out. It extends a little bit more as Palette tries to re-engage, but there's no real damage left. There's no mana for DO1, so they can't convert another kill. But overall, Flash win for Cerberus, basically, because they made them expend a few more resources, and those will not be up for the Rift Herald fight in 30 seconds, so... It's looking good. They have Flash on 3 of their members, Ghost on Pun. There is only Flash and Ghost on Celebrity for the side of SBTC, so fight should be a small advantage for Cerberus when it comes around to it.
Okay, do they want to go for it? No, never mind. I thought that this is when it starts, right? Because Draktar is waiting to get on to level 6 before they head into the bigger parts of this fight, the macro parts of the game. Is they have the objectives up. The Rift Herald is ready, the Cloud Drake is ready, but they are still waiting for the chance to pounce on the objective first. Because look at this, DNK, would he get level 6 after this blue buff? If ever he gets his ultimate after this blue buff, that would be big, but no, wasn't able to. So Draktar could just take this Rift Herald.
Yeah, it's so unfortunate because he needs to palm that blue buff off to deal 1, so there's mana in the fight. But can he get... If he gets off...
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
That's good.
Alright, they peel off, they take the Rift Scuttler, but now SBTC fully in the area. They have control over the river. And this may go and be an SBTC Rift Herald pretty comfortably.
Yeah.
The fight begins.
There you go. We got the ultimate. They want to start it off. Look at the timing right there. Out of the Forge God, not going to be able to hit anyone. Dio1 is now low in HP. They flash in. DNK is just going to fall down right there. Dio1 is just good. Emperor is going to be next in the chopping block. Yes, they didn't get anything out of that except for the amount of kills that they got. 2-for-0 in favor of CES.
DNK grabs the Rift Herald, but an absolutely disastrous fight for the side of SBTC. 2 kills onto the side of Cerberus. They feel very comfortable. They can turn it down and pick up another objective themselves, and that evens out that sort of trade.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
But, so yeah, Cerberus just winning out pretty much across the board. I didn't quite see where those kills were allocated, so there's a good chance that this might be a very fed Zeri coming up through the ranks. But Enper falling down, Dia falling down, just trying to buy the time, but they did not get any assistance from their other 3 as there was split attention on the Rift Herald. Palette and Dia trying to just hold the line but could not get it done. Stuck alone as Pun is able to fend off DNK and Celebrity by themselves, and Palette's just, he blew everything at the start and then just kind of wandered around waiting for cooldowns to come back or the fight to decide itself.
Yeah. CS is just good at that. Their composition is really good at dividing fights, and that is exactly what they want to do for the side of SBTC here. Or rather, for CES, is for them to get the Weaver's Wall, get a Grand Starfall. If that would be able to hit on the right targets, or at least isolate 2, get that on a 3v5, that would be good. And that is exactly what happened during that time. They used Horn of the Forge God, 2 people were left alone onto 4. Even if one fell down onto, if Pun fell down there, it would have been okay because at least it was a 2-for-1. So that's why Cerberus Esports just needs to make sure that they have everything covered whenever they start fights. Even if they don't take the objectives, as long as they take kills, it's okay. Because the longer the game goes, the more damage they do have.
Absolutely. They just need to, if they can convert this Rift Tower into a tower, that's absolutely fine. You can sort of brush off the lost fight beforehand, and
yeah.
But right now they're just sort of stuck. They got the gold bonus from the Rift Herald, sure, but they're losing the fights handily. This was kind of how it looked at the start of game 1 as well. Their objective fights were, especially these Rift Herald ones, were very disjointed, very poorly organized. But hey, they had scaled into it before. They can maybe scale into it again. So it's not disaster by any means. It's not anywhere near how game 2 was looking, but yeah, it's looking like once again Cerberus having full control over this early game, which is really not great for a team like SBTC, who were meant to be a really strong early game team.
Yeah. Early game is just so good for CES, honestly, because with this, they damage it, even if they don't have any, at least they are very item dependent as their champions. They really, if ever they get this early game kills, this would be really good for them, because as we said, the longer the game goes, the more damage they do have. And Celebrity, even if they get into the later parts of the game where Celebrity is just going to be a menace to you, at least they only need to target one person, and that's Celebrity.
I mean, it's kind of, yeah, and then you actually kind of look across the board and see Cerberus and Zeri late game damage, Gwen late game damage.
There's a lot.
Actually, quite a lot for them to deal with. And their CC setup, their ability to just run through fights and cause so much disruption from the other 3. I mean, even then, late game Talia is definitely no slouch. Not perhaps the most bursty of mages, but has enough spell rotations to really be a decent threat. And Deal 1, kind of the opposite as on this Vex, just churning through mana to just try and clear waves. Cannot keep up with Yada right now, as seeing the faltering of this composition. This Monkey King cannot get anything done. He's just trying to wander through and clear, but just by passively clearing, he will just naturally fall further and further behind this Pantheon, who can then make moves towards this top side with his buddies, Rakan and Talia, and who just has to book it immediately, and he's still in danger.
Okay, Weaver's Wall was there. Rift Herald is still on the hands of TNK, so they can just take some plates, at least give them to Pun, get some extra money onto their side, get the Horn of the Forge God onto one person. It's gonna be their Thor, but at least they were able to defend it. They used a lot of ultimates just to defend this tower, and that's pretty much okay. I believe it's okay.
Yeah, it defends the tower. It's traded off for that needlework as well. DL1 lurking, trying to perhaps throw a Shadow Surge that way, but nothing to be done. And, I mean, you kind of feel the way this game is going by just watching Huber's movements. He's just hanging out, chilling in the enemy jungle. He feels no threat coming out from the sidelines, and this is a little bit of an interesting one. It's a bit too far back for my liking, but you realize that Cerberus are playing so heavily around this top side of the map that you can just walk it up and drop it into this bot lane. I don't like it being this far back because it gives plenty of time for Cerberus to respond. It's not going to be enough necessarily. Okay, got that.
Oh no, never mind. They don't have Reverse Wall. They do have the damage. They have the Starfall. Lightning Crash has been used already, but it's a good thing that they were able to back away with On the Hunt, so that's pretty perfect that they got some plates in before it disappears.
Yeah, lots of plates into the pockets of SBTC. Feeling okay. But now everyone on Cerberus is on the bot side. Celebrity's on really low health, and they're gonna have to leave.
Oh, Yado survives with 1 HP. Oh, wow. Pretty big that they got that. Because they invested the flash from DNK, so they don't have that flash when they take this objective. The dragon is going to come up in a bit, and also the Rift Herald, so that is great timing. That's why they're taking the tower in the bot lane.
Yeah, I'm unlucky that they just missed out on that extra tower play, but moving forwards, like Cerberus getting away with the skin of their teeth in that mid lane play would have been really nice for SBTC, but just now Paulette doing his classic, I'm defending the tower alone. Seems to be okay. Seems to be doing alright this time. Now Celebrity is here to back him up. They should be just fine. Now, where's the next look onto the map? The dragon is up, and that could be taken off the board immediately. They want to start it off. In good position is Drakthar. Seems to be the case. That seems to be what they're doing. And once again, on Yado.
Oh no, Yado. Doesn't have any flashes though. Does have the heal, so this is gonna be good. They're gonna go in. Hulba is just gonna help him out. Seismic shove. If that hit, could have been a chance for them to fight. But Hextech Drake has been saved, and this is gonna be good for them. Pretty easy Drake without any contest. But yeah, Rift Herald do have the time if ever they want to contest it.
Rift Herald is up. DNK's and DO1's ultimates aren't up yet, but you've lost the quickness, so you probably
Celebrity's
don't want to test it. Yeah, this is going to be really hard for him to outplay. Gonna have to.
Okay, that's great. We're able to get the flash though. Zenith Blade onto the Solar Flare. This is gonna be the punish onto Drakthar, but the damage was there enough to shut him down. And because of this, they would be stopping the push onto the top side. They're taking the Rift Herald by themselves. So you have the smite, so pretty easy for them to take.
That is so good, man. He's just so strong. Like, yeah. We kind of saw that in the first game. And just gonna go in onto Artemis.
Wait, really? The damage is there though. Oh boy.
There's a lot of damage, but with Hubert that cannot convert.
Is he gonna follow through with this though? He wants to get the kill against both of this dual lane. That's not gonna be good, but it's a good thing that Emperor is fighting back even with the Orin against two people.
Yeah, absolutely. Almost in a position. If he had gone for like Spellbook Orn and had an Ignite on hand, that definitely could have been a kill on one of them. But so yeah, Celebrity just sort of sticks around a little bit too long. The short range gives him the angle, gives Drakthar the angle to just jump in, smite to finish off, as you mentioned. Yeah, really powerful champion this Pantheon, and just like Celebrity was doing his best to try and get in, but just he could have just given it away. Like Emperor and Pellet would have absolutely cleaned it up. You didn't need to risk your neck.
What's hard about this though, Mabi, is that nobody would want to take the chance of getting a 1v1 against Pun. Because at this point with Riftmaker, if you're going to be fighting a 1v1 against Pun, they need to invest 2 people on that part of the map. And that's why right now Pun is a very big threat for the team, because they need to invest a lot of people just to take down that Gwen. Because right now is the strongest time in where Gwen could just outplay almost everyone. And they don't have a champion, a bruiser, that could fight back against a Gwen at this point.
They cannot handle either side lane right now. Like,
even Talia, right? Yeah.
Emperor needs to be up against Pun because he can somewhat threaten that.
Okay, backside, Weaver's Wall to divide the fight. Oh no, DNK is left alone though. This is not going to be good. That's going to be it. They were TP'd onto them. That was a 2v5. Not going to be a good fight for them to be. And Celebrity is just there onto the backside, getting hit by the scissors with the Ultra Shock Laser to get a win. And Artemis with the Lightning Crush too fast for everybody. He's moving forward. Pallet, no, you shouldn't be the shield because you're going to be taken down. Ultra Shock Laser was just mistimed. Could have been an ace for the side of CES during that time.
You cannot get hit by that. Celebrity, man, that's okay. So Cerberus just smashed that fight, and it was all SBTC's idea. So this is after the initial engage. A great Weaver's Wall completely cuts off Celebrity. There's nothing he can do. He's just out of the fight, and DNK and DO1 just fall down in the like 2v5. DO1 having a terrible mismanagement of his fear resource meant that he didn't actually get a fear off at all with his Shadow Surge, and just a slight mistime on the Ultra Shock Laser. So big close from Artemis, but not quite there. But hey, you got the kills, you got the tower, you're just absolutely fine. SBTC, they might have knocked Cerberus out of players contention, but they are not looking good in securing their own.
Yeah. You can't even take the mid lane turret for the side of SBTC, even if they have a lot of wave clear from Celebrity. Yeah, they have objective bounties all around just because they can't even take a tower against them. And CES, even if someone oversteps their bounds, they do have dashes to just run away. Because honestly, SBTC with their composition, after one pop, after one CC, they can't follow through. Like this, Solar Flick comes in, Pawn falls down, yes, but everybody's here in the mid lane. So what do they lose? They lose some resources, they lose some ultimates. At what cost? For this Drake that is going to come out in just a bit.
It's 30 seconds until this Drake. They only use Solar Flare, so actually SBTC is in an okay position right now to contest this. That's pretty much what that's pretty much their game plan. They're just going to stop the dragon stacking, and if they can start picking up these mountain drakes onto an Ornn and a Wukong, this might be enough to start to swing the game a little bit back into their favor. They just have to commit to it. They have to take this dragon. They want to fish for a little bit more, and because they're hesitating so much, SBTC are just gonna lose that. Aren't even gonna get it. Cerberus are just gonna pivot straight to the Baron and keep them. Baron,
yeah,
just take it. Okay, they are taking it.
they don't know what to do.
I couldn't see Wukong. They are taking, but this is so slow, and now Pun's gonna come down.
Oh no! If Pun comes in and nobody's here to help DNK take this, Pun could just 1v1 DNK. Force this out. They had the Grand Starfall. At least now they're taking it. This is going to be good, Babby. At least now they got the idea that they should take it. They are not going to take Baron as early as this time. They flash into the Zenith blade, but Celebrity is going to be the punish right here. They got the objective bounty, but at what cost? Backline has been taken. They took the ADC, but they took Pun together with it. They have the Shadow Surge. Dia1 could get onto the backline, but would he? No, he wouldn't. They're just going to be running around. They have been disassembled again. This is not a good fight to take. Palette is just going to fall down. This is going to be the fear, but at least Artemis takes him down. Dia1 is going to be next in the chopping block. The last one standing for the team while DNK is being chased down by Draktar. They're afraid of any fears that could come out, and they're just giving this to Artemis. Yeah, that's good. DNK being chased down by Draktar. Good timing though, but Baron could be threatened by CES here.
So long that it gave Pun the opportunity to respawn and get their way down there and all that fight. And basically from that point, you don't have the resources you used to kill Pun, but now Pun's back. So you didn't actually get an advantageous fight because you don't have that Solar Flare, you don't have the Ignite or anything to go with that. And you just get absolutely routed because you were in an absolute shambles of a setup because you were camping a bush for so damn long, and now you're just trying to make out with a dragon, and Celebrity's half health at the start gets absolutely creamed by Draktar, and from there you can't win a fight. You can't win. You're just out.
Draktar don't have damage.
No one lands the Shadow Surge, but he is not charged up to take advantage of that. He would have just dived in and died instantly. It feels like so. Doesn't come together. The Everfrost combo doesn't even catch onto Artemis. Just ends up, the fear just ends up driving him towards Palette to pick up that kill, and just absolutely routed. Dia1 stuck in the alcove. I think DNK gets away, but all in all, it's a 4-4 dragon, and that's not worth it. Not even in the slightest. And Emperor, still level 12, needs to find some bloody Ornn upgrades. Needs to stop grouping with this team, but unfortunately he's the only one on his team that's actually anything resembling a threat, so if they want to push in someone, they feel like they need him. But, oh god. The problem with Ornn, suffering from success. He needs to be with his team because he's the only one that can get things done.
Right.
But he also needs to be as far away from his team as possible to pick up as much experience.
Oh, right. Definitely. Because honestly, the problem with Ornn here is that Ornn needs to go and where Emperor needs to go and where Pun is. Pun is in the bot lane. Look at Pun. Pun is just pushing in the bot lane because nobody could deal with him. And they could just run away. Everyone is in the mid lane. The Weaver's Wall is there. Oh no, Yado! Not the right place to be in! I think that's going to be the error that they're looking for. SBTC is going to be taking Yado. That Weaver's Wall. I thought they're just going to be using it, but They committed.
Oh, yeah, do it. No,
Nah,
of course
nah,
he's not
nah,
gonna
nah.
do it, but
Nah, Tia is
no.
not gonna do it.
Coward. Nah, yeah, it's an overstep, but it's not even gonna be that much of a punish because Pun has been splitting this whole time in the bot lane. If
Everybody's
they can catch
here.
Pun, it's okay, but they should never be able to catch Pun. He has Ghost. He has that invulnerability to dodge the Call of the Forge God, which is their only real long range engage. So yeah, just gonna be a kill for a tower, and that's actually way more gold to the side of Cerberus.
Definitely. Looking at how they think about this, though, they could have just pushed the mid lane turret. That is what I'm looking forward to after taking the kill against Yado, because at least if ever bot lane is going to be falling anyway, might as well just take a tower down together with it. Take down the mid lane turret, get the objective bounty, you have better gold anyway, and SBTC is thinking about this pretty reactively. That's why CS always finds a way to punish them somehow around the map.
You were engaging in strange form of self-flagellation there, just attacking the Baron for no reason with a gleaming quill.
Yeah.
Just really wanted to get spat on by Baron. I don't know. Just
I'm
what
not
he's
sure.
into,
Too.
I guess. Again, just attacking Baron for no reason. What did this worm do to you guys? Come on. No,
Maybe
so,
they have a bit of a love-hate relationship with Baron. That's why. Oh yeah, I'll just attack Baron. Just let him be mad at me, so I can just run away after. Just annoy Baron whenever I can. So I don't know.
30 seconds to Dragon. 30 seconds to Dragon.
Yeah.
That's what's coming up. The Drakthar and Yado are right. They're gonna hover around it, and this is really good because SBTC sort of wanted to sort of try and set up Baron Vision. That's completely reasonable, but with how Cerberus was doing, they could have, if there was a commit to Baron by SBTC, they can send Cerberus. Cerberus can send Artemis, Pun, and Hubert to just try and harass and delay the Baron while the two global ultimates just keep it on defense. But here comes the combo.
Okay, they have the combo. They got the placing. Solar Flare right there. Celebrity falls. No more damage for the sides of CAS. It's just taking over. Artemis is just free to hit everyone. No more. This is going to be a fight for SBTC. Great timing. Palette is going to be next. Look at the Artemis. It's just going crazy. Really fast. Moving around with the lightning crash. And this is just going to be them even chasing DNK. Not even respecting the jungler. Forcing him out of the way to not give him any chance to steal this Baron that they're taking right now. But look at Artemis. He's just going crazy, just hitting everyone that he would be able to see. Baron is there, so yeah, that's free.
He's gonna just try and take the dragon. DNK is gonna lurk, I think, just to try and sneak in with a steal if he can get there in time, but he's gonna get discovered. Artemis is not taking this dragon fast enough.
Here's everyone. So yeah, you need to be afraid of that. DNK has been discovered now, but Artemis, oh no, you've been playing with me, huh? So yeah, tried to shoo him away from the dragon, and that's another one to the bag of CAS.
Yeah, that's going to be sole point in the bag. And looking at this fight, it's such a good setup. DNK completely cut off, has to try his best to get into the backline, but if the damage is done by the time he gets there, 4-man Call the Forge God means nothing because there's no damage to follow up. Celebrity is dead and gone, and the monkey is just late to the party yet again. Cannot get anything done. These Weaver's walls have been splitting up and dividing SBTC so damn well. And of course, if your only real damage threat is the Sivir, you just have one job: kill her, and you win the fight from there.
Yeah, we said it a while ago. Right? Yeah, we said it a while ago, right, Mobby? As long as they kill Celebrity, the fight's done. The fight's done because they don't have any damage anymore, and that's exactly what they're doing every time. Grand Starfall, get the Weaver's Wall to divide most of them. Then after they get the kill into Celebrity, Artemis is just there, just dealing damage to everyone, hitting like a brick. So this mid lane turret is just gonna fall so fast. And I think SBTC is not looking at this the right way because right now they're divided again and they can just take down both of these tanks if ever they want. They don't even care. They just want to take down the tower. Horn of the Forge God is there and they are going to be targeting most of these members. They can't even get a pretty big ultimate Ultra Shock Laser, and that is going to be a tower down in the mid lane. They still want to take this inhibited turret down, but are they going to back away? Yes, they do.
Try and let the Baron buff minion do as much as it can, but right now Siege is still super strong from Cerberus. But against the Sivir, the Sivir can delay it a decent amount, just lots of wave clears coming out. Vex as well, a decent contributor. But these long range, these cannon minions, just gonna cause havoc. Palettes?
Do they want?
No, pound rather.
Are they
can't
sure?
really
But
kill them. They don't
yeah,
have damage.
yeah.
Like, I have not been impressed with it. I do not think this Vex pick has been doing pretty much anything at all from day one, and it does not look nearly as practiced as some of the others.
Fight. Grand Starfall onto the backside. They get the celebrity again. Now this fight's done already. They want to end this one. DNK at least just takes a kill. They're taking a lot of turret damage, so this is not going to be good. CES is losing most of their players, but at least their ADCs are still alive. Backside though, Artemis is going crazy. Lightning Crash passive is still up, so they can take this tower. They can take the mid lane turret. If they want to take the inhibitor, they can. But remember, they don't have any damage anymore. And this is the mid lane, and this is the ADC. You can't do anything against them at this point.
So, I just want to say, Cerberus in game 1, cracking under the pressure of do not lose a single game.
Yep.
They lost that game, out of playoffs, and then these back-to-back games have been some of the best we've seen from this team all split. So pressure off the backs, this team just is able to just really be the best damn team they can be. And SBTC is suffering the consequences right now because they are getting crushed. And Celebrity cannot do a damn thing. He's just the focus target of Pun and Drakthar. Gets absolutely destroyed. DNK is able to kill Huber, but that's it. Okay, he does get Drakthar as well, but it doesn't matter. Damage is done. They pick up this tower, and Artemis is just ungodly right now. You cannot go near this boy.
Yeah, even Yuba doesn't even care about anyone else. Grand entrance, flash in, at least get onto Celebrity to at least take off the spell shield. After that, stun from everyone, from Drakthar, from the seismic shove. Even if one of them doesn't hit, it doesn't really matter. They do have a lot of skills, so Celebrity just is not having the best of days.
That's just how useless your Vex is. He didn't even get the upgrade from Enpa. They gave it to the Wukong instead because Vex has just been absolutely nothing. Enpa knows it. Gonna give it to. If he actually wanted to maximize his value, he would have given it to the support. The support on upgrades are absolutely cracked in value, but not gonna happen. I'm just gonna try and give it to DNK to see if he can make anything happen. Right now, it's not really coming together. Final top lane inhibitor cracked, bot lane inhibitor cracked, just this mid lane looking left, and we see Drakthar lurking at the back, looking for the time. Here comes Weaver's
Wall.
Wall.
Looking for. There you go. And Per gonna be left alone. Very tanky, yes, but does it matter? No, it doesn't. He's gonna fall. Pallet, look at the back line. They're taking all of them down. Celebrity can't even hit anyone. That's just so much damage to get with the grand entrance onto the quickness. Gets the hit onto Dia 1. And this is gonna be the game. CES performs so well during this series, not even giving an inch to SBTC with a 13k gold lead. Takes the series to get it with them.